Lake Victoria is a lifeline to many communities living along its shores. CGTN's Lindy Mtongana tells us more.
Lake Victoria is home to many different communities and cultures. And chief among them here in Uganda is the Buganda Kingdom. Now, in their local language, this lake is known as Nalubale, a reference to their spirits and ancestors whom they believe reside in these waters. In fact, further in, you'll find islands dedicated as shrines to their spirits and ancestors. And often you'll find people performing rituals on the water's edge. Well, we've been lucky enough to receive an invitation to the King's 62nd birthday. So we're going to head a little further inland to find out more about the Buganda Kingdom and its history and culture. From its southern border of Lake Victoria, Buganda territory stretches 61,000 square kilometres. The Buganda Kingdom is said to have been established as early as the 13th century. And by the 18th century, it had become one of the largest and most powerful states in East Africa. Following independence in 1962, the kingdom was abolished by Uganda's first Prime Minister, Milton Obote, and only officially restored under current President Yoweri Museveni in 1993. Since then, the King of Buganda, known as the Kabaka, has been Mwenda Mutebi II. Here we are at Lubiri High School and the crowds just keep streaming in. It's amazing to think that the traditions of the Buganda Kingdom stretch back 9 centuries, and each year the kingdom comes together to celebrate that culture at events like this. And it's clear that it's a culture whose appeal reaches generations.
We have come to celebrate the birthday of our king.
My king is special to me because he's nice, does well his work, he knows his duties.
It's clear that the king is a unifying force.
We cherish the king so much, and that's what the king has kept us together. We are currently I think we are over 13 million people out of 40 million people, so it's the largest kingdom, actually among the largest in Africa.
For some, today's celebrations are also a reminder of some of the darker chapters in Buganda history.
Back in the 50s and 60s, my father, Asanasio Masembe, was what they call Omukulu w'Olubiri, head of administration in the Kabaka's palace at Mengo. My father, on the night that the Kabaka was going to be attacked, decided that he should be there, not leave him on a day like that. So he was shot dead.
The king's arrival is marked by the beating of the royal drums, a youth marching band, some chaos, and all the pomp and ceremony one would expect. While some believe the kingdom to be little more than ceremonial, its influence cannot be denied.
Well, in Uganda, if Buganda is not with you, then be it politically, you cannot succeed. That's why in every regime, our people have been participating in those regimes.
The midday heat is no deterrent as the thunderous celebration for the Kabaka rises beyond these hills and across the Buganda Kingdom. Lindy Mtongana, CGTN, Bosira County, Uganda.